Hey everybody, this is Tara Jones with David Arkin Consulting, and today we'll be going over how to create a better narrative newsletter using AI. So, any of you who have had to put together narrative newsletters know that it's a very time consuming process. But whether you're a reader or a producer of newsletters, it's hard to deny that narrative newsletters are much more successful in terms of driving not only traffic to your website, but also in terms of reader engagement and really engaging the audience that you're looking to connect with here through your newsletter. So there is value here. What we've found again is that it's a very time consuming process because typically the person who is putting together the newsletters is not the person who wrote the content going into the newsletters. And we've been trying to find a way of using AI to kind of simplify this process and to make it a much more efficient process so that you're still able to accomplish the goal of using a narrative newsletter without it taking you a ton of time to put together. So this is a little bit, a couple of tips that we found on how to use AI to do that. So here we have an example of a state report card story, very timely. We all see these, and what we did is I plugged the story into ChatGPT and asked it to create a 200-word summary using subheads. And this is the result that it spit out here on the left-hand side of your screen. As you can see, it includes the information. It's formatted nicely. Everything looks great. But what we would really like to do is take that and put it into a little bit more dynamic formatting, add a little bit more of a conversational tone. Again, really drive it home that this is a newsletter. This is not a news story that somebody is reading. So what I actually did was I saved the time on the front end by having AI kind of put together this summary after reading the story myself as well first to understand kind of the context that is needed, and kind of what's important. So AI generated this summary for me. And what I did was I then took it and tweaked it a little bit to create this example that you have on the right hand side here. So as you can see here, again, that human touch, AI is great, but at the end of the day, the human touch is what's really going to get this narrative newsletter to connect. And really is the whole point of it, is to get away from the automated, top headlines. So take it, work with it, flesh it out a little bit, and then you end up getting this product on the right here, which is a much more, again, reader friendly product here. Now, if you're hesitant to use AI, or if you're looking for a way to incorporate AI into your newsroom, this is a really great area to play with it. As you can see here, there wasn't a ton of AI involvement, but just that little bit that you're able to save, if you're able to save a couple minutes, if you're able to save a half hour, an hour, that's crucial time, as we all know. So we recommend, play around with it a little bit because there's actually some really interesting things that you're able to do here outside of just kind of having it create content for you. And narrative newsletters is definitely one of those areas. And again, we have a lot of expertise and have worked with a lot of clients to revamp their narrative newsletters, to create narrative newsletter plans or other newsletter plans. It's not the only route you can go. So email us. My email is tara@davidarkin consulting, and we're definitely happy to talk with you about implementing your own strategy.